The second kind of leak in your sales funnel, I like to call a lost lead. When you go to a networking event, you'll run into people that you know are ready to buy. They're the ones that are engaged. They're asking you a lot of questions. You exchange cards, and you know that they're someone you're going to contact as soon as you get a chance, set up time to meet them and really push the sale along. Then there are those other people that really don't show you any sort of interest. Now, if you look at that group of people, that you can divide them up into two. One are what I like to call bad leads, people that just have no interest in buying what you have to offer. And then there are others that I like to call the not yet leads. They're people who maybe didn't let on that they had an interest. They didn't really give you any buying signals, but in the back of their mind, they kind of wrote down a mental note, hey, this is someone I may want to talk to in the future. So let's go back to the two ladies that met at Dunkin' Donuts. One lady's the hairstylist. She does color. The other one is the one that has some coloring needs. So suppose that the lady who needs the color has a stylist. The stylist recently kind of gave her one of those Halloween kind of looking hair colors, like really black. She's very disappointed, but she's not comfortable enough to leave her. There's a relationship, there are other factors, and she just can't leave her. So they meet at Dunkin' Donuts. She finds out this other lady does hair, but she doesn't let on that she needs it right away. So if the stylist stays with her and follows up and stays with her, she might be able to get a sale. But if she doesn't, she could be forgotten. She's not top of mind, and there's a lost lead. Statistics show that before people are comfortable enough to do business with someone, they have to have 7 contacts or 7 touches. So 1 is you meet them, 2 is, maybe you follow up with a phone call, 3, maybe you send them an email, maybe you send them a note card. So those would be 4. A lot of salespeople, if they don't get any feedback, stop right there. And that's a big mistake, because if people start making buying decisions after 7 touches, maybe 8 touches, 10 touches, if you stop too short, you could be like right at the edge of the cliff, meaning the sale, and then you're just walking out because you didn't know that you were ready for that. And the big shame of that is if you do enough education, like let's say you do a sales presentation, but then you stop your follow-up, you may have just educated your customer into someone else's sale. So you told them all about them, you educated them on what you do, but because you didn't follow up, when they needed it, they looked around, they forgot about you, and they found someone who does something exactly like you. Again, this is even more sad because these are people that had an interest. They had an interest in you, but because of the timing, you didn't follow up, and it became a complete lost lead.